guys, Christy here. You probably already know I love Netflix's Selling Sunset, and I'm sure you guys do too. It's one of the network's most watched shows ever, and is reportedly the reason why they are going to be producing more reality shows. Yes, please, and thank you. We'll take them all. We already, of course, have gotten one spinoff from Selling Sunset, Selling Tampa, which I really enjoy. Comment below if you like it too. And Selling the OC is coming soon. We don't have a release date yet, but we got to see a pretty highly produced teaser during the Selling Sunset Season 5 reunion. So as we wait for that, let's take a look back at the OG series, 5 seasons of tons of drama, see what details we remember from Selling Sunset, and play a little bit of Selling Sunset trivia. Here's what you need to know to play. We are going to cover all 5 seasons of Selling Sunset. We'll play 4 rounds of 3 questions. Each round has an easy, hard, and a hardest question. You will have 10 seconds before the correct answer is revealed. And don't forget to give yourself a point for each correct answer. Maybe write it down or somehow record how many questions you answer correctly. Now let's kick things off with round 1. Brokers and broken hearts. Starting easy, how did Chrishell's ex-husband break up with her? A, he ghosted her. B, announced it in a paparazzi interview. C, he texted her. Or D, he released it in a public statement. It's C. Justin texted Chrishell to end their marriage. Ouch. A hard one. Where did Christine's confrontation with her ex and Emma go down? Was it A, in a parking garage, B, a pet store, C, restaurant, or D, at a hotel? Christine lost her cool at A, a parking garage. As Emma tells the story, she says she and Peter were just wrapping up at the gym, were leaving and going to their cars, and that's when it all went down. Round 1, hardest question. What is the name of Brett's season 5 girlfriend who went with him to Italy? Is it A, Chrissy, B, Tina, C, Britt, or D, Kat? She wasn't his ex at the time. The answer is B, Tina. Now, she and Brett reportedly broke up for the same reason that Chrishell and Jason split. Surprise, surprise. But I suggest you all keep up with Tina Louise, even though we won't be seeing her anymore on the show. You can watch her on Instagram at Tina Louise. She is a badass, covered in tattoos, takes beautiful photos, and she's one of the investors in this really, really awesome all-female owned vegan taco restaurant that's actually becoming a chain now in the Los Angeles area. So go and check out Sugar Taco if you're ever in LA, and hit up Tina Louise. How you doing so far? Are you feeling confident moving into round 2? I hope so, because this one is called Time Travel. We're gonna start at the latest season and go all the way back to the beginning. Jason arranged a meeting with Christine to discuss the allegation that she offered a client money to not work with Emma. What happened at that meeting? The answer, Christine didn't even bother to show up. Raise your hand if you knew that's how this meeting was gonna go, that whether you love her or hate her or love to hate her. Actually, I'm in the lover category, but I wanna know what you guys think. Comment below. A hard question, what did Jason have to reprimand Amanza for after she did it repeatedly when first becoming an agent? Oh, Amanza got a talking to for being late. Now, we're going to give her some credit here. This is when Amanza was really going through it. And even though when Jason had to sit down with her, he told her that this was a problem she'd been having her whole life. Those two have known each other for decades. But really, we're going to give her a pass on this one. She seems to really improved her timing skills. And also, man, I just have a lot of admiration and respect for Amanza and what she deals with on a day-to-day basis. Round 2, hardest question. Who was with Maya when she took a pregnancy test at the office? It was Chrishell. So that means Chrishell knew even before Maya's husband that Maya and her hubby were having their first kid. How cool is that? Also, she was sworn to secrecy, which she apparently did keep the secret because you know he would have heard about that if she didn't. We're moving on to round 3, flippin' last names. Yes, I did copy that from Heather and Tarek's wedding, which was absolutely gorgeous. Round 3, easy. Who criticized the engagement ring Romain gave Mary? Was it A, Christine, B, Davina, C, Heather, or D, Jason? B, Davina criticized the ring, mostly for it being not a diamond, but what they call a moissanite, which is also a precious stone. And actually, since Romain gave Mary the moissanite ring, he has replaced it with a real diamond. He posted that on social media. A hard one. At Heather's bridal shower, what did Tarek's sister revealed he called Heather the day they met? Was it A, his dream girl, B, a Barbie doll, C, his soulmate, or D, future wife? Tarek texted his sister and said he just met his A dream girl. This makes me think of the reunion moment where Tan asked Heather if she really is a hotter, wealthier version of Tarek's ex-wife, Christina. And I mean, she didn't deny it, did she? And if you're richer than Christina on the coast, like, wow, because that girl's got some dough. The hardest question of round 3, why did we see Christine's wedding designer on the season 3 finale? Was it A, because the dress didn't fit? B, because the designer consoled Chrishell? Remember, she was upset about her recent divorce. Was it C, because Brett hit on her? Or D, because she got caught taking selfies? Why did we see Christine's wedding designer? It's C, because Brett hit on her. Surprise, surprise, but it obviously wasn't meant to be. All right, my friends, this is your final chance to score some points. It's round 4, deal breakers. This one's easy. Who tried to buy a home in Mount Olympus for her family, but was outbid by Mary's client? Mount Olympus is a very posh LA neighborhood. I used to live near it, like at the bottom of the hill. The answer is Emma, who offered $3.1 million all cash for the house. That's a lot of empanadas. But Mary's client, who offered 3.3 mil, won out. And I'm actually wondering, have you guys tried Emma's empanadas yet? I would love to get my hands on them. I'm vegan. Let me know where you get them and if they're delicious. Round 4, hard question. Where does Adnan, the developer of Davina's $75 million listing, live? Do you remember Davina revealed this during the reunion? The answer, in the $75 million house. I feel like we know him pretty well since this storyline has been going on since season 2, but he is such a jerk that I just have to keep watching. Like, now she's renting it out. What's going to happen next season? Will there ever be a buyer? It's your final and hardest question. Fill in the blank. Chelsea's mother-in-law said Kanye West's house looked like a lonely blank lived there, causing Ye to cancel the sale. Do you remember what word belongs in that blank? Kanye is a lonely what? According to Chelsea's mother-in-law, it looked like a lonely narcissist lived in Kanye West's former house. This was a hot little spill of some Hollywood tea here. And I love this show because we do get a little bit of that celebrity aspect. You know, there's always great guest stars on the show. And of course, we didn't see Kanye West, but we got to hear that he called this deal off because someone called him a lonely narcissist. That's so Kanye. There has been so much drama in 5 short seasons of this show, and it was really fun to look back on some of it. It was even more fun to watch the whole series back to make this trivia quiz. So I suggest that for a rainy Saturday. In the meantime, let's see how you scored. Add up how many questions you answered correctly, and if you got 0 to 5 points, don't be disappointed. Just keep watching. You have missed a lot of good stuff. If you scored 4 to 6 points, you are an office newbie, just like Vanessa and Chelsea. That's pretty good company. If you answered 7 to 9 questions correctly, you are a top seller. If you scored 10 to 12 points, congratulations, you are a trivia boss. We've barely scratched the surface of all the fun details, of all the drama that's gone on, the character evolution, the couples, babies, weddings, all the fun stuff from 5 seasons of Selling Sunset. And I think your friends would enjoy taking this quiz as well, because I don't know about you, but I hang out with people who watch reality TV too. That's probably why you're here. So thank you so much. And don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button. I have tons more of these trivia videos out and more coming. You can play Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or Orange County trivia. There's 90 Day Fiance trivia. And hit me up at Christy Reports anytime. Let me know what show you would like to be quizzed on next. I am always thinking and always watching reality TV. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you soon.